Dangerous storm and landfall. We're just several hours away from officially seeing landfall somewhere between Tampa Bay and Sarasota. The flash flooding, that's ongoing. The tornadoes, those are becoming numerous, especially around the east coast of Florida on these outer bands. So the very latest on Milton, if you want to call it good news, and I guess you can, it has weakened just a slight bit. It's not going to be enough to not cause problems, and big ones at that. However, it was a Cat 5 at one time. Now that it's approaching landfall, it's a Category 3 with winds of 120, gusts of 150. The center of this just 150 miles southwest of Tampa. So tornado watch is in effect on top of the hurricane warnings and tropical storm warnings. Again, landfall several hours away, and we're expecting that somewhere between Sarasota and Tampa Bay. That'll be the official landfall, but obviously the effects of this are going to be felt even outside of that. But landfall will be about 120 mile an hour winds here in the next several hours. Still a Category 1 hurricane as it approaches Orlando. Flash flooding in Orlando, damaging winds in Orlando, winds of 90 miles an hour expected still, even as the hurricane is well inland at that point. Then as it goes back offshore into the Atlantic, thankfully it's not going to make a second landfall and curve back around. This one will just move due east and weaken into the central Atlantic. So devastation, expected with this, not only with the damaging winds, with the flooding rain. The storm surge is going to be exceptional. The Tampa Bay area looking at storm surge of 8 to 12 feet. 10 to 15 near Sarasota, and just south of that, that's because it'll be on the dirty side, if you will, as we call that, of the hurricane. So you get stronger westerlies this way. On the other side of the hurricane, you get easterlies, which is why you see a reduced number in the storm surge north of the eye, but still very high storm surge, even down toward the Fort Myers area. 8 to 12 inches with isolated 18-inch amounts expected from this. It's going to be a mess tonight in Florida. We'll be tracking the latest for you, of course, and